everyone, welcome to my Friday weekly melts. And I don't have a lot out because I really didn't melt a lot of different scents. I do have some bags on the sides that I used up. I do have some candles that are not in this video that have been melting now. I've got Vanilla Verbena, which I did a separate video on, that's in my bedroom. Milk and Cookies, I've talked about so much from Yankee. I'm working on that candle. And Summer Boardwalk from Bath & Body Works / Slatkin, I still have going. So I do have those candles burning in my home at the moment. But I didn't put them out because I've done separate videos for two of them, and Milk and Cookies I've talked to death. So those have been melting around my home. The candles I did finish up, which I'm excited about, was Pineapple Mango from Slatkin, Bath & Body Works. This was a really great scent. To me, and I didn't have a problem with it, so it is a little messy. I actually stuck this candle inside to store it, and it kind of crushed all the wicks, but that's okay. I had an even pool of wax without a problem. The scent though was amazing. It was strong. To me, this scent smells like pineapple mango juice. It reminds me of a nice sweet juice that you would drink. I loved it. I didn't think it was too overpoweringly strong, and I didn't think it was weak. I thought it was the perfect scent throw. However, when the last 4 hours of burning this candle, I'd probably say like right up to here, the scent disappeared. So from the beginning, I had a strong scent throw. At the end, no scent. But I would rather have a great burning candle that had a strong scent from the start, and then that last 4 hours of no scent, than starting off with a candle with poor wicks, not a good wax pool, the scent throw barely there. So I'm happy all in all with it. I just wish that those last 4 hours I did have a scent throw, but I'm not going to complain. It is a great candle. A scent, I should say. I finished up one from Candles from the Keeping Room, and I mentioned before I do not like mason jars. Look at how messy, I don't know if you could tell, this jar is. And I actually put this on my tap warmer after because it wasn't melting good. And it's just really yucky inside. It's really bad. But look at the bottom. It's just horrible. Vanilla Bean Noel Zucchini Bread. I enjoy this scent. This scent is definitely a scent to melt on colder days, because around here it was in the 80s, in the 70s. Lately it's been in the 50s. So I wanted to finish up this candle. I've been looking for some candles, like I have bakery scents going, because I figured, why not try to melt those down now while it's cold out? And again, today it might be 60, but it's rainy, so it's kind of chilly. Anyways, for the scent, you got the sweet vanilla bean Noel, which I love, mixed with the bread mixture and a little bit of the sweet zucchini. So it's really a great comforting scent. It's just a wonderful blend together. I highly recommend the scent. I don't recommend mason jar candles. These candles I have always had a problem with. They have soot. Black soot just comes flying out of them. I'm not crazy about this style. I'd rather go with a jelly jar candle than a mason, but I went with this, and I will not repurchase a candle. I will repurchase the scent, but not the candle. Next, I'm going to get into my Yankees. Pineapple cilantro, and I know that Ms. Alfredi talked about this, and I had to try it because I have never tried this scent. And she mentioned about there was a creamy coconut scent in there, and you wouldn't think so because it doesn't show coconut, it shows pineapple, it's got the cilantro. Definitely a nice pineapple with creamy coconut mixed in there. It is amazing scent. I have the tart here that I use that I can sniff. Oh my goodness, you could smell the pineapple and you can smell the coconut. The cilantro is maybe just a tiny bit there. It's more pineapple and coconut, and I would not think that with this tart. So I was kind of putting this on the back burner until I got, to warmer weather in my area. I like to burn more fruity scents when it's warm out. But this was amazing. I could melt this all year round because of the fact it's got creamy coconut mixed in with the pineapple. I highly recommend it. The scent though was perfect. I had it going all day in my bedroom one day when I was in there relaxing, and I loved it. So I do recommend pineapple cilantro. Fruit Fusion. This one I'm confused with. I could smell the orange, the orange, the zesty lemon, Strawberries, not really. Maybe a tiny bit hinted in the background, but not a lot. And I put this in a large room, and it wasn't a strong scent smell for me, which I was shocked because the tart itself kind of had, when you opened it up, it had a decent scent though, and I thought that's what I was going to get. But I didn't, not in a large room. I got a faint scent though. Love the scent. Don't love the fact that it doesn't fill up a large room. I will try this in my office and try to see if I get a better scent out of it so I can really enjoy it, because I couldn't enjoy it much. Not when you've got a weak scent going. You come in a big room and you got a little bit of scent flowing in the air, and it's kind of like, wow, I really don't know what that is. So I'll have to melt this in my office to see if I really, really like it, but I would not use this in a large room, not unless you're going to put like 2 tarts in. I tried Dune Grass. Not one of my picks at all. I'm trying to expand my nose to other scents, some greenery notes and things like that. Dune Grass was not really grass to me. It's more of you get a little bit of the grass or a green note. I get more of a floral, fresh scent with Dune Grass, and it's really not something that I like. Yeah, I don't know. It's very floral to me and fresh. So I wasn't a fan, but I know a lot of people love this scent. I mean, if you're into like a floral fresh with a little bit of greenery, then Dune Grass would be perfect for you. The last one from Yankee is Green Grass. And I have been looking for a true green grass scent, like the freshly cut lawn. And Jason the Nose 76 recommended this tart, and I have to say he was right. This is the closest thing that I've found so far to green grass. It's strong. It is very strong. So I was using this in my office, so I only cut just a little bit out. That's all I needed. But I really enjoyed it. You pick up the grass note, and that's what I was looking for. Dune Grass, I don't know why. I saw grass in this description, thought, oh, and it's pretty with the ocean and the sand, but that's more of a floral note to me. This is definitely grass. And you've got some other hints of notes in there. But it does smell like when you're cutting the grass, and maybe a little bit of the flowers that are in the background, but not strong. That's just, I think, like a subtle note to it, so you get more of that outdoorsy effect. I love it. So I'm definitely picking up more tarts in this. So thank you, Jason. This is a perfect green grass for my nose, at least. I have one from Candles by Victoria in Cookies and Cream. And why I picked this up, I have no idea. I have not heard any reviews on it whatsoever. At least I haven't seen any. And I thought maybe this would be a good scent for my son's room. And at the beginning, and it took me, I'm talking 7 months to maybe get this down. At first, I melted this in my son's room. I thought, oh, it's a pretty good scent, As I kept melting it, no. Oh, my goodness, no. You get, like, the cream. Definitely, you get cream. But it's almost like artificial cookies. Like the cheaper cookies, the no-name brands, mixed in with cream. And when I put it in my son's room the last time, I had to pour it out because it kind of smelled like, how a room has a kind of bad odor and you're trying to get rid of it? So you light a candle or you put a tart in. It kind of smells like that, but the scent is not masking the bad odor. It was bad. I hate to say it, but actually I have to be honest, it kind of smelled like urine. I don't know why, because I've melted it before. Not when you're smelling it in a tart, not when you're smelling it in the cold scent, but when you're putting it in your warmer, it's just not a pleasant scent, at least not for me. And I do enjoy a lot of her scents, more in candle form than tart form. I notice her candles smell so much better to me than her tarts. I get more of a true note of what she's put into the wax, the fragrances. As far as the tarts, I don't particularly care for them as much. I just think they've got like an offset to them, which that's a lot of companies. It's either the candles smell more true to the name or the tarts do, vice versa. So to me, Cookies and Cream just was not a winner for me. I would not recommend this to anybody, not even if you're a bakery sweet person. I just wouldn't recommend it. Let me know if you've tried it, because I have not heard any reviews on that at all. Next is from Distinctly Pink, and it's oatmeal, milk, and honey. And this took me a while to melt as well. It's a nice scent. And at first I'm thinking more of, the baking oatmeal with the creamy milk and the nice sweet honey, And when I first put it in, I was like, this does not smell like oatmeal, milk, and honey. But then, the more I smelled it, the more I'm like, this is more of a soap. Which it's supposed to be, I'm sure, oatmeal, milk, and honey. It smells like a nice, clean, kind of little sweet soap that you would use. And I enjoy it in the bedroom for relaxing. I tried to put it in a larger room, and I was like, no, this isn't for me. This is more of a bedroom scent. It is like a soap scent. It's not anything sweet that I thought it was going to be. Like I said, I thought it was going to be sweet, with the oatmeal, milk, and honey. But like I said, it's more of a soap. I do like the scent, though, and I love Distinctly Pink's tarts. Next, this is from Sky Soy Candles, and it's one of her free samples, Amaretto Tiramisu. And I was super excited to melt this. It smells amazing. You smell the amaretto. I love amaretto, and I love almond. They're my favorite scents. And tiramisu is actually my favorite dessert. Now, when you smell this, you can smell the amaretto right off the bat, and you can smell that creamy mixture of that tiramisu, because tiramisu is that cake, and it's a very moist cake. And I think it's got like a little bit of a coffee note in there, but you don't smell the coffee that much in this, but you get the creaminess from the tiramisu. However, the scent throw was not strong. So I was disappointed in the scent throw. The scent was amazing. The scent throw was not strong. And now it's hit or miss with any scents. So I love her tarts. I love them. It's just this one was not a strong tart for me. Next, I've been trying to use up vanilla sugar cookie from Better Homes and Gardens. I've got 3 cubes gone. When I picked this up, I thought it would be a real nice sugary cookie. Just fresh out of the oven, tons of sugar all over it. That's what I expect from a sugar cookie scent. This is a butter cookie. It is butter with a hint of sugar. Now, I don't hate it and I don't love it, because the only reason is I was expecting sugar cookie, not butter cookie. It is a nice butter cookie scent, so if you love butter, a lot of buttery cookie notes, then you're going to love vanilla sugar cookie, and it's just a hint of sugar. Like I said, I'm looking for a sweet, sugary scent. However, I will repurchase this because my son likes it, and it's super strong. I put it in his bedroom the other day, and I left his door open, and his bedroom is way across the house. Now, I had milk and cookies going in my sunroom, and I had summer boardwalk, from Slatkin going to my kitchen. And those summer boardwalk is a strong scent. This scent overpowered them both. It just scented up my whole house. They're super strong. So if you want a super strong buttery cookie scent, pick this one up, because you won't be disappointed with that for sure if you love the buttery scent. Next is Sensational's Cupcake. This is amazing, and I finished it up. So proud. It smells exactly like a cupcake, a vanilla cupcake with sweet buttercream frosting. It's amazing. It's exactly what the name says. I would highly recommend this if you're a sweet person, because it's so good. Next, I finished up Sensational's Oatmeal Cookie. Again, proud of myself. This at first, it took me a while to get used to, because when I first started melting this tart, I'm like, this doesn't smell like oatmeal cookie. It smells like a spice cookie. That's all I got out of it, was like a spice cookie. I could not pick up the oatmeal. As I kept melting it, and I liked the scent. It's not like I don't like the scent. It's just like I said, when you read the name, that's what you're expecting. So you're thrown when it doesn't smell anything like the name. As I said, I'm melting it more and more in my son's room, which he enjoys. I could smell a little bit of oatmeal. I still don't get a true oatmeal cookie scent. I get more of a spice cookie. But then again, oatmeal cookies, sometimes it's hit or miss. Sometimes you get a lot of spices. It just depends on how you make your cookie. So to them, this is probably oatmeal cookie. Maybe they use a lot of spices in their in their oatmeal cookie batter. Others tend to use a lot of oatmeal with raisins. So To me, this wasn't what I was expecting, but I will still repurchase this because I do like it. I just think it smells more of a spicy cookie with a little bit of oatmeal to it. Next is Spearmint, which you can't see. There we go, from Kim's Tarts. I've talked about the scent before, and I love it. It smells like spearmint gum. It's super strong at the beginning, though. When you first put the tart in, you've got 4 hours of a strong scent throw, and then after that, it's a weaker scent throw. Love the scent. I just wish it lasted for 6 hours instead of 4 hours with the super strong scent throw. Because like I said, you get that strong scent throw for maybe 3 to 4 hours. I wouldn't say 4, maybe 3 hours, and after that, it's more of a weaker scent. However, I will still purchase this because I absolutely love it. So I just know after a little while, I'm going to turn off the warmer and switch it out. But I just wish it lasted a little bit longer because it is that good. Next, I am melting actually right now, finishing them up, blueberry cheesecake and strawberry cheesecake from Kim's Tarts. And strawberry cheesecake used to be my all-time favorite scent from Kim's. And it's funny how your nose changes as new scents come out or you're trying different scents. I have to say, out of the cheesecake mix, blueberry cheesecake is my all-time favorite. It's more sweeter. I love blueberries. Actually, I stocked up on blueberries and strawberries today. I bought a bunch of fruits, so later on I can't wait to actually make a strawberry-blueberry little fruit cocktail going. I like to mix these together in separate rooms, of course, not mix them in the same warmer. Of blueberry cheesecake going in like 2 or 3 rooms, and then strawberry cheesecake going in the bedrooms down the hall. So when I'm walking through the house, I get that blueberry, strawberry scent with the creaminess of a cheesecake. It actually doesn't smell like cheesecake. It's just a creamier note. But it's delicious together. I don't know if I'm going to purchase strawberry cheesecake anymore. I think I'm going to really stick to blueberry cheesecake because I love it. I mean, they're both good, but blueberry cheesecake is really delicious. I finished up my caramel apple cheesecake. I love cheesecake. Ooh, it's my favorite dessert too. That and tiramisu. I adore this scent because this is an all year round to me. It's not straight up bakery and it's not straight up apple. You've got the mix of a nice apple scent mixed in with caramel with the creaminess of cheesecake. I could melt this all year round. I love it. Because it's not heavy on caramel and it's not heavy on apple. It's just a perfect blend together. It's delicious. So if you haven't tried caramel apple cheesecake and you love caramel, if you love apple with some caramel, a little bit of caramel to it with a creamy note, pick this one up. It's delicious. I'm going to have to stock up on that when I order. And lastly, I finished up one of my coconut cream pies from Front Porch Candle Co., and their tarts are super strong. And this is the only company that I have found a true coconut cream pie scent. It smells exactly like coconut cream pie. You got the creamy coconut, it's creamy bakery coconut, and you get that pie crust, a little bit of pie crust, not a lot, but you get that little bit of pie crust. It's almost like a whipped creamy scent in there. It smells so good. If you're into coconuts, you must try coconut cream pie. And then I tried to mix in toasted marshmallow from Tara's Candle Cottage. And I love this scent separate, toasted marshmallow. Marshmallow's one of my favorite scents as well. What I'm trying to get is, you know the marshmallows you purchase at the store with the brown toasted coconuts all over them? I don't even know if they sell them anymore, but I used to love them. That's what I'm looking for, that type of scent. Now, these two together did not make exactly that scent. It was a little close, not a lot, but a little. But I still loved these two mixed together because I got creamy marshmallow with all that creamy gooiness of a coconut cream pie. It's so good. It's good together. I'm just looking for, like I said, a toasted marshmallow with toasted coconuts all over it. So if anybody has found a scent like that, if you know what I'm talking about, please comment below and let me know because I am on the hunt for that type of scent. I'm trying to make it myself, and it's not the exact scent I'm looking for. Still good, but not the exact scent. So that is everything that I have melted over the week. If you have any questions, please comment below. Share any scents that you've melted as well this week, and also what you thought of the scents that I have talked about if you've also used them. And again, thanks for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.